Today we are going to design a food flyer. It's going to be a step by step, so stay tuned, follow from the start to the end. I will not skip any step, and I believe you learn something. Click a new file, write the name of the file or the project that you want to write the name, click create. After that, you go to the folder and drag the image that you are going to use as inspiration. Make sure you have checked the attribute when you click creating a new file, then drag on the side. Then set the blend or the margin by going to view, then set horizontal 95 and 5%, as you can see from the design. When you are done, draw the rectangles for you to collect the color palette from the design using the color picker. Eyedropper is one of the important tools in Photoshop because you select or highlight the color that is in the design that you are going to use. Pick all the colors that you can see on the design so that you can remain consistent during the process of design, and put them together. Next time, I've inserted a solid color from the design. I want to use a pen tool so that I can draw that shape that you are seeing. I'm using the pen tool to draw the shape, and then you use the fill color. Okay, duplicate the shape, and then make sure the yellow color is behind or below the maroon color. And then arrange them according the way you can see them on the design. Yeah. Next is that the shape that is containing the services or the food that's available. You just drag the two corners, not all the corners. Make sure you have detached the corners and select the two corners only so that it can resemble the one with the inspiration poster. Duplicate it, then rotate it to use in the other white shape. Then change the color of the second shape to white as it is in the design. Then draw the next rectangle tool. Follow closely. This is TOSH Graphics. Please, you can subscribe for more design like these ones. I promise you this is not the last design that I will be doing. Before you complete this design, I know you will have learned something, and also you will have gained some experience. Trust in us. Okay, now that is the rectangle, the yellow rectangle. It should be at the top of the white rectangle, and then it should be somehow bordered, not bordered, circular corners, but a little bit. You can use the values that are displayed on the screen. Okay, draw the eclipse shape or the circular shape. This is the one that you can see on the screen. and make the stroke to be large so that the white color can be displayed. You can use the exact value that you can see on my screen for the stroke if you want it to resemble my exact project. Again, if you want more inspiration, you can use Pinterest. Pinterest is the place or the site that I got the flyer that I'm using to give me the ideas of designing the flyer that we are designing. So if you are a designer, you can go to Pinterest and see more design, then try to recreate them. Follow clearly. Then for the dotted lines, I'm going to use a stroke, but I will change the type of the line of the stroke. Instead of continuous, I will select the dotted one so that it can be dotted and not the continuous line. Then I will remove the fill. Make sure the second dotted circle doesn't have the fill property. And take it behind the circles, other circles, because they should appear from the bottom of the other circles. Okay, draw the small rectangle that we are going to write what we offer. It's good always to note when you are doing any design, make sure you have all the element or design element in one folder, so that when you will be using them, you can go to the folder with the design and drag the element in your design. Okay, I'm drawing the circle on the left hand side, then the stroke. Thank you so much. If you are at this point, you are a champion. Make sure you like and subscribe. With this one, we'll grow together. Thank you so much for trusting our skills, and also to keep us moving. We need that subscription. At least we can feel motivated. Now I want to drag the images in my design. Remember, I've told you that you have to put all the elements in one folder, so that when you will be dragging or putting the element in your design, it will take less time. Okay, now I have drawn the rectangle tool where I'm going to drag the image and fit it inside. Yeah, that is the image I'm going to use. Place it well. It looks nice. Okay, I will drag the second image to the circle, right click and clip mask. Clipping mask helps the image to stick inside the shape, regardless of any shape. Then right click on the clip mask of the second circle and make sure you are placing the image on top of the shape that you want to make a clipping mask. Yes, the image should be at the top of the shape that you want to clip. That is the secret. Make sure the image is at the top of the shape when you look at the arrangement panel. Then right click, clipping mask. That's nice. The design is taking its shape. I'm happy for what I'm seeing it happening. Now right click the image at the top Then select the eraser tool and rub the top side. You rub using the eraser tool. Yes, eraser tool. You select the image that you want to erase and then select the eraser tool and rub at the top. Looks nice. That's good. Yes, as you can see. So now I want to use the gradient so that I can make my shapes to have the gradient color as it's in the design. Follow the procedure and click OK. And then you can change the angle to make sure the gradient aligns with the one in the inspiration poster. Change the angle to deflection, then click OK. Wow. Remember, this is TOSH Graphics. TOSH Graphics. And we'll be doing such design each and every time. So feel more appreciated if you are at this point. Okay, I want to use the gradient overlay. Please, if you don't know to use any tool, you can comment below so that I can create a video for you to learn anything that you want. If you have a question, comment below and I will do a video for you so that you can learn more. I'm using the gradient overlay to turn my shapes to a gradient or to have 2 or more colors. That is what we call a gradient overlay. Then I will write the text. We also offer other services. That is what we have written there. Remember, the font that I'm using is Montserrat. If you have ever watched my video, I have been saying that Montserrat is one of the best fonts that many designers use. Okay, I want to write the text that is in the top out of the top circle. If you have any problem or any issue or a concern, if it's dealing with the text, you can comment below so that I can know the next video I can create for you to make sure that you have learned everything in Photoshop step by step. I've been following several videos, but some designers do skip some part. It has not been easy for me to learn how to design this thing using Photoshop. That's why I'm not skipping any step when designing this post. I will learn nothing. When you succeed, that's my happiness. Highlight the color, the text, then change the color trend. Yeah. Wow. How do you see the design? You can even think or say I'm the one who designed the other one on the right. No, I'm using it just to show you how people do design flyers step by step. I'm using one as inspiration. I had written the details of the hotel on my Word document. That's why I'm just copying and pasting instead of spending a lot of time writing. I'm copying and pasting the text. If you have time, you can still write. The font I'm using is Montserrat all the way. copy the text and paste. Not of must for you to copy, you can also decide to write. But to me, I see it easy for me to copy. Then I want to draw the line between the two texts, the location or the venue, and the contact details. Using the eraser tool to make the line appear as if it's coming from the background, just to erase the edges. This is TOSH Graphics. Please like, subscribe and share with your friend if you see this video of important. Okay, you can follow the process until you write the other names. Nothing is so special from that one. I have shown you the critical part, so follow the process and then you will see the same design as the one that I have done or I have shown you. Okay, thank you so much for being patient with me and this process. Following up to the end. May you be blessed. Thank you. TOSH Graphics.